Why do we offer food to God? When we do puja, whether a simple or elaborate one, we offer what is called naivedyam. Naivedyam to the deity or to the guru. And naivedyam is food, some eatables, something that we cooked, something that we made, and we offer this. Why do we do this? Does God actually eat food? First, let's think. Our forms of God and Goddess are very, very interesting because they all like different types of food. If we take Lord Ganesha, for example, he loves modaka. Lord Shiva loves milk. Saraswati Devi, she likes to be healthy. She likes fruits and she likes flattened rice. Lord Krishna, of course, butter. Durga Devi likes khichdi. This is what I just found out. So it appears that there's different naivedyam to offer our forms of God and Goddess. And also, scientifically, our temple prasadam matches the season. So for example, we'll see in January, the prasadam for Makar Sankranti is til and gur, right? Sesame laddu. And this is really, really good because it keeps our system warm and it builds our immunity. And what better food to have in the winter than this? So now, does God really eat the food? So let me tell you a story. There was a student who asked this question to his guru. He said, we do this naivedyam, but does God eat the food? And the guru said, come, let's go to class. And the guru taught him a mantra, Om Purnamada Purnamidam. And he taught the student the whole mantra. And he said, take the book and memorize this mantra. So the student sat there and memorized Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. And he went on and on memorizing it. Then the teacher came back and said, did you memorize? And the student said, yes, I did. And the teacher said, okay, chant it. And so he did. And the teacher said, well, if you memorized it and if all the words are in your mind, then why are they still in the book? And the student looked at him. And the teacher said, just like your mind took the subtle essence of the words, but the gross form of the words were still in the book, they did not change. In the same way, Bhagavan takes the subtle essence of food and the gross form of food stays the same. It does not change. So yes, God, Goddess, takes the subtle essence of that food, but the gross form does not change. What happens is that naivedyam then is taken and becomes prasada. Prasada, which is offered to everybody to eat and share. Now, a little bit more about this act of offering. Why should we do this act? What's so special about it? There are three main reasons. The first one is gratitude. Many times a day, we forget God. We forget our connection with God. We forget to do our sadhana. We forget to think about God. At least in this process, we sit with that food and we offer to God and we say, thank you. Tera tujhko arpan. I offer to you what is actually yours. I offer to you what is yours. Because it's because your grace, of your grace, that this food has come into my plate. We fail to recognize all of the things that happen for one single grain of rice or one glass of milk to come into anyone's plate. For a glass of milk to come into our plate, there's the people in the grocery, there's the people in the trucks delivering the milk, there's the people in the factories, there's the people in the farm, there's the cow itself. And what makes the cow? What makes the brown cow eating green grass produce white milk? That is called God. So everything happens because of God's grace. And it's this moment where we can tell God, thank you for nourishing me, for nourishing me with this food, because everything is yours. I offer to you what is yours. The second reason is service. When we offer that Naivedyam to God, we remind ourselves that this body is not meant to be a superstar. It's not meant to overeat and overfatten and sleep so much and pamper, but it's meant for service. This body is meant for service of God, service of everybody else. And that's why we're here. And so when we do this, we remind ourselves this. And people wonder, why do we say this Brahmarpanam, Brahmahavir? What's the context? What is the connection? The connection is this. When to truly serve people, we have to see God in them. And what better reminder to see God in everybody than this mantra, Brahmarpanam. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi. This comes in the Bhagavad Gita. It's a shloka rather. It comes in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 4, verse 24. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavihi. Brahman is that ladle by which we offer, that spoon by which we offer. Brahmahavihi. Brahman is the actual offering itself. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavi. Brahmagnau. Brahman is the fire in which we offer. Brahmana hutam. And the one who is offering is also Brahman. Brahmeva tena gantavyam. That which is attained by all of this is also Brahman. Brahma karma samadhina. By the one who sees Brahman in all of their actions. So everything is that one reality. Everything is God. So when we say Brahmarpanam, we are reminded that everything is God. And when we truly understand that everything is God, then service becomes so much more meaningful, because service to God means service to everyone, service to every being, regardless of their race, religion, culture, gender, regardless of any of that. And this body is meant for that service. So may I eat so that my body can be nourished, so that I can serve God who lies in everybody. And the third reason is prasada. After that Naivedyam is given, we're meant to take that back and eat it. Eat it and share it as prasada. And what's the beautiful thing about prasada? It's cheerfulness without complaint. It's accepting whatever is given to us. We cannot choose our prasada. We cannot say, I want the apple instead of the orange, or I want that mithai instead of this mithai, or we can't say, I want M&Ms and I don't want Twix. Whatever the prasada is, that we accept cheerfully without complaint. And this is a beautiful lesson for us, because if we cannot accept food, how can we accept life? So this Naivedya, act of offering food to God, Goddess, is a most beautiful act, because God does take the subtle essence of that food. God does bless that food. And because of the vibrations of the shlokas that we chant, that food also becomes blessed. And it teaches us these valuable lessons of gratitude, service, and acceptance. Enjoy now your prasad.